A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a landmark ruling that underscores the seriousness of political violence, David DePape has been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole following his conviction for the brutal attack on Paul Pelosi, husband of former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. The sentencing took place on Tuesday in a San Francisco courtroom, where DePape was found guilty of multiple charges including aggravated kidnapping, first-degree burglary, and false imprisonment of an elder. This state trial follows a previous federal conviction where he was sentenced to 30 years for assaulting a federal official's family member and attempting to kidnap a federal official. The two sentences will run concurrently, meaning DePape will serve a life term in state prison. The incident that led to this severe punishment occurred in October 2022 when DePape broke into the Pelosi's home in the upscale Pacific Heights neighborhood of San Francisco. At the time, Paul Pelosi was 82 years old and was violently attacked with a hammer, resulting in a skull fracture and severe injuries to his right arm and hands. During the trial, it was revealed that DePape was searching for Nancy Pelosi, who was in Washington, D.C. at the time of the attack. In a shocking admission during his federal trial, DePape stated that he had intended to hold Nancy Pelosi hostage and even planned to harm her if she did not confess to what he claimed were lies about the Russiagate investigation. His actions were influenced by conspiracy theories, particularly those propagated by the right-wing QAnon movement. The attack occurred just days before the midterm elections, sending shockwaves throughout the political landscape and raising concerns about the safety of elected officials and their families. In court, Judge Harry Dorfman made it clear that he intended for DePape to spend the rest of his life in prison, expressing no sympathy for him but rather for the victim. "It's my intention that Mr. DePape will never get out of prison. He can never be paroled," Dorfman stated firmly. The judge dismissed defense arguments for a new trial, emphasizing the seriousness of the crimes committed. DePape's defense team argued that his mental health issues and isolation made him susceptible to the online propaganda that influenced his actions. However, the judge was unconvinced, noting the gravity of targeting elected officials. During his sentencing, DePape bizarrely spoke about various conspiracy theories, including claims that September 11th was an inside job and that his ex-wife had been replaced by a body double. He ignored the judge's repeated attempts to redirect him to the matter at hand. In a poignant letter read in court by Christine Pelosi, Paul Pelosi described the lasting impact of the attack, detailing his physical injuries and the psychological toll it took on him. He called for the maximum sentence for DePape, highlighting the need for justice in the face of such an egregious act of violence. Following the sentencing, the Pelosi family released a statement expressing relief that legal justice has been served. They emphasized the importance of this ruling as a message that political violence will not be tolerated in a democratic society. The family urged everyone to contribute to building a peaceful democracy, underscoring the collective responsibility to ensure the safety of public officials and their families. The case serves as a stark reminder of the dangers posed by political extremism and the urgent need for a united front against violence in politics. As the nation grapples with the implications of this case, the sentencing of David DePape stands as a critical moment in the ongoing dialogue about political violence, safety, and the responsibilities of citizens in a democracy. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.